Welcome to the second video in the origami tutorial course. In this video I'm going to tell you the basics of creases and also show you how to make 3 models including the boat, the hat and the plane. For the hat we're going to start with a A4 piece of paper. If you have square paper then just use print paper. So we're going to fold it in half like this. And what we've done here is we've created a crease. Now, if I open it like that, then the piece of paper kind of looks like a valley. So we call this a valley crease. And if I turn it upside down, it looks a bit like a mountain. So we call that a mountain crease. So I'm then going to fold it in half again. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this crease over here and we're going to align it with this crease here. And what we've done is we've taken this perpendicular set of lines and we've made them parallel. By doing that, we now have a diagonal crease. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So now we have 2 diagonal folds. I'm then going to lock the hat into position by folding up the 2 rectangles at the bottom. And now we have a hat. Next up, the boat. So with the boat we're going to do exactly the same thing we did with the hat. And we're going to fold it in half. Like that. We're then going to turn over, so we've got the open part at the bottom. We fold in half again. I'm going to fold over the diagonal points. So you bring the top line in line with the middle crease, this line, this line. Do the same on the other side. And then we're going to fold up bottom lines for a hat. Now for the next part, we're going to open up these folds and we're going to fold the diagonal, we're going to fold another diagonal triangle from here to there. And we're going to do that with all 4 points on the boat. Again with the other side. We're then going to fold these parts upwards. So we have a little triangular hat, just like the other one, with an opening at the bottom. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take that opening and we're going to pull out the middle points to form a square. I'll do that again one more time. So we have our hat and we're going to open it up into a square and squash it down. We're then going to take this square, smooth it out, fold up the bottom points, the top, like that. Do the same on the other side. And then we're going to do one of those opening again into a square. So we've got triangle, we're going to open up into a square. Now that's the boat done. All we need to do to form the boat is open it like that and then squash down this point here. Again, I'll do that one more time. So we have the square, and then we open it out into a boat. And then we have our boat. We can open up this little point and then we can sort of sit the boat down. Okay, so for the plane, accuracy really matters on this one because it's going to affect how the plane flies. So we're going to fold over a slightly different fold to the one we did before, being lengthways, sort of vertically rather than horizontally if you just sit A4. So we're going to fold it over like that, and then we're going to fold in some more triangular folds, like a diagonal fold you could call it, into the sort of point like that, and the same on the other side. Bit of it from there. So then we're going to turn the piece over, and then do the same on the other side. Like that. And we're going to take this line and align it with the middle of the piece of paper. Now, at this stage, you can sort of neaten up the piece on the other side. And once more, we're going to turn it over, and we're going to fold in this diagonal line here into the middle of the piece. It's probably the more difficult fold, but it is doable, like that. And the same on the other side. So now we can sort of straighten out that point, make it more pointy, turn it back over, make sure it's all lined up on the back, and then all we have to do from here is, when we have this sort of small diamond, I call it, and then we have the bigger diamond over here, fold the small diamond in half along this point, and then you can open out the wings, and when we sort of have a plane. Now it flies pretty well, this plane, not the best plane. I will leave a link in the description for like a better tutorial on a plane. It's actually the fastest plane in the world, but I didn't create it, not by me, so this is much easier. But if you're looking for a challenge, try that plane. But this one flies pretty well. So that's the plane, the boat, and the hat. I'll bring them all back. So we have our hat. And then we also have our boat. So that's the end of episode 2. In next episode, we're going to do the heart, and we're going to learn about different types of bases and stuff you can create with square pieces of paper.